Off we go. Off we go on the topic. This strange and unusual, mysterious balance between feeling content and our divine nature and this continuous need for self improvement and what's going on there. And I don't know about you guys, but that's always cause for growth and education and illumination for myself. And so we'll we'll play around a little bit with it. We'll bat this idea around, and as we do it together, as two or more are gathered together in this spirit, I I trust, I'm quite certain that we'll get some great insight from it. In the From one spiritual angle, there seems to be a particular spiritual toxin or virus of mind of self-loathing, um, self-deprecation, exceedingly low self-esteem, and many humans, obviously there's a subset of humans that suffer from that, and it's it seems to be it's humans who are not able to tap and tune into their divine self, that perfection of the soul and the spirit that we all know that we share at the very core of our being, and the differential between those two experiences. There's a phrase coined, I heard it first from Emmett Fox, but he had this phrase called divine discontent. I'd never heard that before. It's putting two words together that don't belong together. I really admire people that assemble words in brand new ways. It really opens things up. Divine discontent. And perhaps I'll do my best to paraphrase as I recall it, but it's the sense, it's just an honest sense that life could be so much better than what it is. Whatever it is that I'm doing, I could do it better. I could be improved. I could be leading a larger, brighter, more harmonious, efficient, effective, successful life. And he said divine discontent is not a negative thing. It's a gift directly from God, the sense that we can always be growing and improving in everything that we do. And now I'm going to throw in another definition to give us context for the week. And we're all familiar with the word character and how we're always, if we're sincere in our spiritual pursuit, we're definitely looking to build character. To me, there seems to be some branches of spirituality that character itself is never mentioned at all. It's more in the rainbows and unicorns and perfect affirmation sort of realm, and that's while that might be a convenient place to live, it's not what I need. I kind of need my feet on the earth. When I came into the recovery movement, I was another one of those people who suffered from exceedingly low self-esteem, self-loathing, and I found a mentor. They're called sponsors in AA, and he wasn't altogether. He didn't think that was such a bad thing because he said, self-esteem comes from doing esteemable things and living life to the best that we could. So he wasn't terribly concerned for my self-loathing. He actually recommended a plan of action where I might actually get better at things, which was a novel approach. But with that in mind, I think there's something key here, and that's bridging the gap between our divine spiritual self, the part of us that is truly God's light and can never be improved upon, and is the glory and the grace and the mercy always resident within us, and the degree to which that's actually expressing in the world. And the word that expresses that, of course, is character. Character is the current capacity of our soul to be expressed in the world. Character is the current capacity of my divine self to be expressed in the world. And I hope that I'm never done building character, and I don't think any of us like it sometimes, and sometimes we love it. But this ability to get a little bit better at everything every day. And finally, just a great spiritual teacher, although not often considered as such, was the great basketball coach of the UCLA Bruins in the 1960s, the the greatest coach ever. And he talk about divine discontent. He said, never be satisfied. Work consistently to improve. Perfection is a goal that can never be reached, but it must be the objective. Wooden saw perfection as unattainable but essential to chase. It drove constant growth. Then lastly, success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It's courage that counts. This reminded his players and himself that victories don't mean you're done improving, and setbacks aren't the end. Just keep pushing forward with effort. So we have to bridge this mysterious, of course, paradoxical gap between our divine perfect selves and its ability to express in the worldly plane of life itself. And that's a challenge and a good one. And we'll work on it all week long. So let's see if we can find that beautiful hybrid of loving the perfection inside of ourselves and improving a little bit today so more of it comes out. So there, I'll see you guys tomorrow.